5 skills every fresher must have to succeed and how AI can help you build them. Picture this. You've graduated, got your degree, and you're applying for jobs everywhere. But instead of job offers, all you get are emails that start with, "We regret to inform you." You feel lost. You wonder, "I worked so hard in college, I have a degree. Why isn't anyone hiring me?" You are not alone. More than 75% of freshers feel that they are not job ready. And here's the kicker. It's not because you're not skilled, it's because you only are skilled in the wrong way. Colleges teach you hard skills like coding, accounts, or engineering concepts. But real world wants something more. And here's a reality check. AI is already better than you at hard skills. But what makes you irreplaceable? The answer is soft skills. The skills that make you a better communicator, a better team player, and a better problem solver. AI can't replace your creativity, adaptability, or emotional intelligence. In fact, AI can actually help you build these skills. But if you don't improve them, AI will definitely outshine you. Let's break down the 5 must-have skills every fresher needs to develop and how AI can help you do that. Hard skills versus soft skills. What's the difference? Hard skills. These are technical skills you learn from books, courses and training like coding, graphic designing, accounting, etc. For example, you're an engineer, knowing Python or Java is a hard skill. Why is AI better? AI can code, analyze data, and even design basic visuals faster than you. It's a tool that can make your hard skills more efficient but not unique. Soft skills. These are personal skills that help you work with people, adapt to changes, solve problems, and manage yourself. Now, for example, if you're a designer, being able to explain your creative ideas clearly to a non-designer is a soft skill. Why AI can't replace this? AI can process information, but it can't think like a human. It does not understand emotion, creativity, or social intelligence. What's observed? Many freshers focus entirely on hard skills, thinking that their degree is enough. But if you can't communicate, adapt, or work with others, your technical skills won't be enough. Skill 1. Communication. Don't just speak, make sense. Communication isn't just about talking, it's about making the other person understand you clearly. Imagine this. You're in an interview and the interviewer asks, "Tell me about the project you worked on." And you say, we did a project and it was about marketing and we used some tools and yeah. The interviewer is left confused and unimpressed. So, what's observed? Freshers either over-explain or use complicated words to sound smart. They do not listen properly and give half-baked answers. Consequences of poor communication. Getting rejected in interviews. Poor teamwork because people don't understand your ideas. And coming across as unprofessional and confusing. How to build communication skills? Number 1. Keep it simple. Example, instead of saying we leveraged analytics to optimize conversion rates, say we use data to figure out why customers weren't buying and fixed those issues. Observation, you communicate for clarity and not to sound fancy. Number 2, listen properly. Example, instead of interrupting during a group discussion, listen carefully and then say, "That's a good point, and I think we can also try." Observation, interrupting makes you seem disrespectful. Listening shows that you value others' opinions. Number 3, use tools with AI. For example, use Grammarly to improve your writing skills. Use ChatGPT for practicing interviews or writing clear answers. Pro tip, you can upload your resume and JD of job you want to apply for and let it create a set of questions for you to answer. You can also watch TED Talks and use AI transcription tools to practice speaking like the experts. Number 4, AI shadowing technique. Watch videos of confident speakers. Use AI tools to convert speech to text and repeat what they say, copying their tone and speed. We have also mentioned few tools that will help you with shadowing. Example, watch a TED Talk, pause after every sentence and then repeat it. AI transcription will help you compare your speech to the original. This technique makes you sound natural and confident. But why AI can't replace this? AI can't understand emotions or adjust its tone based on how people feel. But you surely can. Skill 2. Adaptability. Be ready for change. The world is changing faster than ever. New technologies, trends, and work methods are being introduced constantly. If you don't adapt quickly, you will be left behind. Why is adaptability important? Technology changes fast. Companies are always updating their software, tools, and processes. Job roles keep evolving. The skills needed for a job today might be outdated tomorrow. Unexpected situations like the COVID-19 pandemic, where companies had to shift to remote work almost overnight. So, what's observed? Freshers often rely only on what they learned in college, and they really hesitate to explore new tools or methods because they feel safe sticking to what they know. They feel overwhelmed when asked to use unfamiliar tools or adapt to sudden changes. Consequences of poor adaptability: missing out on good opportunities because you can't learn fast enough, struggling with basic tasks if the company uses new software or processes, losing relevance in your field over a period of time. So, how to build adaptability? Number one, stay updated. Be a lifelong learner. You need to be aware of what's happening in your industry. New trends, tools, and techniques pop up every single day. If you don't stay updated, you will become outdated. So, what to do? Number one, read articles and blogs. Follow industry-specific websites like Medium, LinkedIn articles, and blogs by experts. Watch industry leaders. Subscribe to YouTube channels run by people who are experts in your field. For example, if you are into marketing, follow Neil Patel or Ranveer Alabadia to stay on top of trends. For design, follow Satori Graphic or The Future by Chris Tu. For tech, keep an eye on Tech Lead. Listen to podcasts. Podcasts are amazing for passive learning while you are traveling or working out. Example, if you are interested in entrepreneurship, listen to Tim Ferriss' show or Nikhil Kamat's show. Observation. People who actively learn from multiple sources are always way better at handling sudden changes. They already have the latest knowledge and don't get shocked by new trends or tools. Number two, learn new tools regularly. Don't stick to one thing. You can't just learn one software and think you're set for life. Different companies use different tools, and if you can't adapt, you will struggle. What to do? Always have multiple skills. If you're a graphic designer, don't just learn Photoshop. Learn Figma, Canva, Illustrator, and other apps. Example, Figma is now more popular for UI UX design, but many freshers only know Photoshop. If you apply for UI UX role and only know Photoshop, you'll look outdated. Take online courses regularly. Platforms like Coursera, Skillshare, Udemy, and YouTube are your best friends. Example, if you want to learn Python, take a beginner course on Khan Academy or Free Code Camp. Build projects. Practice what you learn by making small projects. Example, if you're learning web development, build a small website and showcase it on platforms like GitHub. Observation. Freshers who learn multiple tools are always preferred over those who only know one. They can easily switch between tools depending on what the company needs. Number three, use AI for learning. Turn AI into your personal mentor. AI is not just a threat, it's a powerful tool to help you learn faster and better. What to do? Use ChatGPT and similar tools. If you want to learn something new, ask ChatGPT to explain concepts in simple words. Example, if you want to learn Python, ask ChatGPT to explain variables, loops, functions, etc. like you're a 5-year-old. Ask for examples, practice questions, or even mini projects and try it out. AI-driven learning platforms. Websites like Khan Academy and Coursera use AI to suggest learning paths based on your skill level. Example, Coursera's skill paths guide you from beginner to advanced in a structured way. Use AI tools for hands-on learning. Tools like CodePen, Replit, or Canva can provide instant feedback on what you're building. Example, if you are learning web development, use Replit to write codes and see results immediately. Observation. Using AI tools makes learning faster, more accessible, and way more efficient. But most freshers don't take advantage of this. Number 4, be ready to unlearn. That is the hardest part. Learning something new is easy, but letting go of the old habits and knowledge, that's the real challenge. The truth is, some skills you spent months on learning may become useless or outdated. What to do? Accept the change is constant. Example, during the pandemic, companies quickly shifted to remote working using tools like Zoom, Slack, Notion, etc. Those who refused to adapt got left behind. Relearn and upgrade skills continuously. Example, if you're a content writer, knowing only traditional writing styles won't cut it. Now, you need to understand SEO, social media engagement, and even AI content creation tools. Take feedback seriously. If someone tells you your approach is outdated, don't get defensive. Instead, find out what's new and start learning. Example, if your manager says your designs are too old-fashioned, research the latest design trends. Challenge yourself. Deliberately work on projects that force you to learn new skills. Example, try building a website even if you have only worked on graphic design before. Observation. Most freshers avoid unlearning because it feels like they are wasting their previous efforts. But those who can quickly discard outdated methods and adapt to new ones always stay ahead. Why can't AI replace this? AI can help you learn new things, but it can't make you willing to unlearn outdated ideas or adapt to unexpected situations. But you surely can. Skill 3, problem solving. Your real job description. Problem solving isn't just a skill, it's the skill every employer looks for. Because every job at its core is about solving problems. Why problem solving is important? Every task is a problem to solve, whether it's a meeting, a deadline, or improving a product or handling a crisis. Your ability to think clearly under pressure sets you apart. Companies, they want employees who can think creatively and logically at the same time. What's observed? Freshers often panic when a task goes wrong and jump to conclusions without analyzing the root cause. They focus too much on finding a solution quickly rather than the right solution. Giving up when the first idea doesn't work instead of trying new approaches. Consequences of poor problem solving. Spending hours or days on solutions that don't work. Frustration and low confidence when results don't improve. Building a reputation of being unreliable or inefficient. How to build problem solving skills? Number 1, break it down. Divide and conquer. Problems usually seems big because we look at them as a whole. Break them down and they suddenly feel manageable. What to do? Write down the problems and break it into smaller parts. For example, your marketing campaign is failing. Break it down. Is the content engaging enough? Is the audience targeting correct? Is the platform suitable? Or is the timing right? Now, tackle each part individually instead of stressing over the whole thing. Observation. People who focus on breaking down problems instead of panicking are usually the ones who find effective solutions. Number 2, use the 5 Whys technique. Go deep, not wide. Instead of just solving the surface level problem, find out why it's happening. What to do? Keep asking why until you reach the root cause. Example, if your website's traffic is low, ask why. Because people aren't clicking on the links? Why? Is it because the headline is boring? Why? Because you haven't tested different titles. Or maybe why? Because you assumed your first idea was the best idea. Solution. Try different headlines to see which works better. Observation. Most freshers stop at the first why and try to fix only the symptoms and not the actual problem. Number 3, use AI for analysis. Work smarter, not harder. AI can help you analyze problems, generate solutions, and even predict outcomes, but only if you use it wisely. What to do? Use AI tools. If your marketing campaign is failing, use tools like Google Analytics or Ask ChatGPT for creative campaign ideas. Example, ask ChatGPT, why is my blog not getting the traffic? And get suggestions to improve your SEO. Brainstorm with AI. Use ChatGPT to generate multiple solutions for a problem. Example, suggest 10 ways to improve my website engagement. Compare and evaluate. AI gives you suggestions, but you have to decide which ones actually work for your specific situation. Observation. AI can provide ideas and analyze data, but the ability to pick the best ideas and to execute it successfully, that's all you. Number 4. Experiment and learn. Trial and error. Solving problem is about trying, failing, and trying again until something works out. What to do? Brainstorm multiple solutions. Never settle for your first idea. Write down at least 3 options and then choose the best one. Example, if your sales are low, try different solutions like improving SEO, running social media ads, or maybe collaborating with influencers. Test and learn. Try one solution. If it fails, learn from it and try something else. Example, test 2 different email marketing strategies and see which one performs better. Learn from others. Study case studies of how successful companies solve their problems. Example, during the pandemic, Zomato quickly adapted by launching Zomato Market to deliver groceries. Why AI can't replace this? AI can suggest solutions, but it can't figure out which one works the best for your unique situation. But you definitely can. Skill 4. Teamwork. It's not just about you. You may be a genius in your field, but if you can't work well with others, you're not getting far. Teamwork is all about collaboration, communication, and compromise. Why teamwork is important? You're not always the smartest person in the room, and that's okay. Collaboration helps you learn from others, share ideas, and then create something better than what you could have done all alone. Companies want people who can lead, collaborate, and follow when needed. So what's observed? Freshers who try to prove that they are the smartest instead of collaborating, they either dominate the discussion or remain completely silent, making teamwork almost impossible. They refuse to take feedback, assuming it's a personal attack. Consequences of poor teamwork. Getting labeled as difficult to work with. Missing out on good opportunities because people avoid working with you. Poor growth and learning because you never step outside your own bubble. How to build teamwork skills. Number 1, be open to feedback and actually apply it. Feedback is not an insult, it's a free advice on how to improve, and guess what? People only give feedback if they care enough to help you. What to do? If someone points out a mistake, don't get defensive. Instead say, "Thank you, I'll work on that." Apply the feedback and ask for suggestions if you're not sure how to improve. Example, if your presentation lacks visuals, don't argue. Just add visuals and make it better. Observation. People who accept feedback and improve are respected and trusted more. Number 2, respect everyone's input. No idea is stupid. The whole point of teamwork is combining strengths. If you shut down other people's ideas, you're just proving you can't collaborate. What to do? Listen actively. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Instead of saying, "That's wrong," try saying, "I see your point, but what if we try this instead?" Example, if a teammate suggests something you don't agree with, acknowledge their effort before offering your own idea. Observation. When people feel respected, they become more cooperative and creative. Number 3, use AI for better collaboration. Smart tools for smart teams. AI can get collaboration easier by organizing tasks, generating ideas, and making communication smoother. What to do? Use AI-powered tools. Notion, Slack, Microsoft Teams, Trello. These help you keep track of projects, assign tasks, and communicate efficiently. Use ChatGPT. Use it to write better emails, prepare for meetings and agendas, or even generate creative ideas during brainstorming sessions. Example, ask ChatGPT, "How do I politely ask my manager for feedback?" It will help you to phrase your words correctly. Number 4, practice collaboration. Put yourself out there. Teamwork isn't just about working in an office, it's about learning to work with people anywhere. What to do? Join online communities. Participate in Discord groups, LinkedIn communities, or Reddit forums where people work on open source projects or brainstorm ideas. You can even collaborate on mini projects, start a group blog, or work on a coding project, or even join a gaming tournament where communication is the key. Example, Working with strangers on a Discord project will quickly teach you how to work as a team. Observation. You learn more from working with difficult people than from working with easygoing ones. Why AI can't replace this? AI can organize tasks and help you write better emails, but it can't build relationships, understanding emotions, or gain people's trust. But you surely can. Skill number 5, digital literacy. Know your tools. It's 2025, and if you can't handle basic digital tools, you're basically a dinosaur in the job market. From Google Sheets to Slack, everything requires digital literacy now. Why digital literacy is important? Most jobs now require basic digital skills even if you're not in IT. Working remotely or collaborating online is now the norm. Without digital literacy, you're practically illiterate in the modern world. What's observed? Freshers often think that digital skills only matter if they are in IT. They avoid learning new tools because they feel it's too complicated. They underestimate how useful AI tools can be for even non-technical tasks. Consequences of poor digital literacy: missing out on jobs that require basic digital skills, struggling to work remotely or collaborating online, getting ignored for promotions or better projects. How to build digital literacy? Number 1, master basic tools, the essentials. If you can't handle Excel, PowerPoint, Google Workspace, Notion, or Zoom, you're already behind. What to do? Learn how to use tools like Google Sheets, Excel, Notion, and Slack. Example, create a budget sheet on Excel and organize your tasks on Notion. Observation. People who can't use basic tools effectively are seen as outdated and unprofessional. Number 2, use AI for learning. Your personal mentor. AI can speed up your learning process 10 times. Use it wisely. Ask ChatGPT to teach you a new tool in simple steps. For example, explain how to use Excel formulas for beginners. Take free courses on platforms like Khan Academy, Coursera, or YouTube. Use AI writing tools to improve your emails, reports, and presentations. Example, Grammarly helps fix your grammar but also improves your tone and clarity. Number 3, create and showcase. Don't just learn, show. Build a portfolio of what you have learned. Proof of skills matter more than just saying you have them. What to do? Build a simple website using WordPress, Wix, or GitHub. Share your projects on LinkedIn or your own portfolio website. Example, if you're a designer, upload your designs on Behance or Dribbble. Observation. When you have something to show, you automatically stand out from the crowd. Why AI can't replace this? AI can teach you tools and generate ideas, but it can't apply them creatively and showcase your personal style. But you definitely can. Your degree is just the starting point. The skills you build are what truly matter. Soft skills like communication, adaptability, problem solving, teamwork, and digital literacy are what will make you stand out. And here's the twist. AI can be your biggest enemy if you don't improve, but if you use AI as your tool for growth, you'll be irreplaceable. So, which skill are you working on right now? Comment below and hit that like and subscribe Zigme for more practical career tips. Okay, bye.